15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mike Rashid.
Party to our body.
We have a very special guest. This is my brother, a star seed. This is the man, Kevin Gates. What's up, my bro?
I'm beautiful right now. Thank you for having me.
Man, thank you for blessing us with your presence, my brother. Listen, I don't know.
Thank you for allowing me to be here.
I'm sure you know this, but you illuminate the areas in which you enter. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure people have told you that before.
I've heard it before, but we all do.
Indeed.
Because like I say, if it wasn't for the both of y'all coming together collectively and building what you have, like I say, it was the energy from it that made me say, you know what, I like this. It was the energy.
What energy did you feel?
It was psychokinetic.
Okay.
It was
Let's talk about
psychokinetic
it.
energy.
Yeah.
Like if you walk in a room and two people just had an argument and nobody's saying anything, you could feel the stress. You could feel the tension in the room. The phrase, you could cut through the tension with a knife.
With a knife, right.
It's that type of energy, but let's say the reciprocal of that would be the positive energy.
Right.
It's certain things that you could pick up, you can grab, you can hear, and you even when a person talking, they could be saying the right thing, but they not saying the right thing.
It's not. So words, I look at it like this. Our words are supposed to be a representation of our emotion, of our thoughts. You know, it's how we deliver it, right? This is the only way we know how to so far, right? And our thoughts are literally measurable frequencies. It's physical. They can connect nodes to us and measure and identify our thoughts and where they're coming from. So when I was in school years ago, I remember I had this professor. I love this guy. His name is Dr. Carter. And he said that we live in a sea of energy and vibrations, just like fish live in water.
Yes,
they don't really realize it.
Yes, sir.
And he said exactly what you say. He said, you walk in a room and somebody's being negative and they could be talking about you. They shut up when you come in, you still feel it. You know what I'm saying? You feel uneasy. You know what I mean? So that's so true. That's so true. But listen, here's the thing. Like, I feel like, all right, if you look at like civilization, we're around 10,000 years of civilized living, right? So we've been, you know, we're getting wiser over time. You know what I mean? Scientists die. Whoever's next pick up where they left off, whatever kind of information. You know, there's certain sciences of the mind and of the heart that is not really taught and talked about. You know what I'm saying? Which is unfortunate. But I feel like when we're talking about these words, quantifying our thoughts and our feelings, there's other ways to do it without speaking, but we're not tapped into that.
Speaking is very primitive. Language is primitive.
Correct.
Because the energy of language, energy is my first language. It's going to always be that. And the times that I didn't adhere to what my heart chakra or my inside, so to say, was telling me, people say your gut feeling. The times that I didn't adhere to those type of things, I always suffered the consequences. And through that suffering, that was a lesson. And the lesson learned was I need to pay more attention to me, pay more attention to the energy. So now when I walk into a restaurant, do I like this energy here? No, I tip the waiter and leave.
Right.
That's just.
What do you do how do you train yourself to be cognizant of your energy?
I know this is gonna sound weird. Well, it's not to you, not to us. But one of the first things I do is I prepare at night to have a great morning. Like my phone's going airplane mode.
Right.
Our bodies don't even release melatonin like it's supposed to when our phones ain't transmitting mode, and they transmitting all the time, transmitting information. So I put all my phones in airplane mode, and I really allow myself to get rest. When I sleep under the prayer. I sleep under the Quran. I let it play while I'm sleeping. And your body, your cells hear everything. This has been the greatest form of recovery for me.
Right.
Like, just for me. I mean, other people do binaural beats or whatever your process is. Sometimes I listen to the nature sounds of the rain.
Right.
That's recovery also for the body. I do that. And in the morning, I never get on my phone. I go straight and get the hard part. I do my workout first, my therapy. I do things that's going to give me energy. I get that done first.
Right.
Then I start my day.
Yeah.
And it's
Sean is
just,
similar to that with the no phone in the morning.
and I can't talk to nobody. I can't talk. I'm an asshole in the morning. I don't talk.
Right.
Because if I talk, I'm exchanging energy, and that's wasted energy that I could be putting into making myself
May
great.
not be ready yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, my father always taught me, like, work out first thing in the morning. He said you're gonna have an advantage when you get to school because
Yes, sir.
the blood flowing.
Yes, sir.
The brain is powerful.
Yes, sir.
And you know how it is when me and him we link up early in the morning and train in sauna, and it's like all the ideas. We in the sauna coming up with
That's
different.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Itching to leave to go to work.
That's where
from
my
the sauna.
that's where my ideas come.
Yeah.
In my solitude when I'm working out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
for
I
sure.
talk to myself out loud.
Yeah.
I know it's people
Right.
be like, I used to be like, man, I know I'm weird, but then I read that all geniuses talk to themselves.
Right. Right.
Like I ask myself questions, I talk to myself.
Yeah, I don't think it's weird. Listen, I talk to myself in hard times, like when I need, because I motivate myself. You know what I'm saying? So whatever hack or cheat that I can do to achieve my goal, I do it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's putting words on my shirt. I remember I had a shirt that said, "Don't be a pussy."
Yeah.
So I'm not being a pussy. Like, I got to remember, you wearing that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you fake?
Right.
You a pussy? Like, nah, I got this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know, your reputation and people's knowledge of you as a musician and lyricist is like precedes you. So there's not really a lot of need to cover that. Most of us are fans of your work in addition to like really enjoying your energy. But what I want to know about and what I had texted you about in the past was like, this is the culture that we're trying to set, like taking care of your body, honoring your body,
Health and wellness.
utilizing your body as, you know, something that you respect instead of disrespect, because this is the one that you have, and it's going to be a means to achieving whatever it is that you want to do. And I feel like you're really setting the stage for a lot of people by showing them how that can manifest, because you were successful in music before you took this step and before you started taking care of your body in this new way that you've been doing. But I feel like you're becoming more successful now and a better version of yourself.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
And there's a connection there.
It's unreal. And at first it was just like, I love the music so much, I'm gonna work out so I could be better on stage. But then it's like, I'm gonna work out and take care of my body so I could be better in life. I mean, let me stop. I did get caught up in the looking at people on Instagram with the carved out abs and the ab itching, or the taking a bunch of pills to dehydrate their body and look like their abs always popping out all the time, camera ready. I was like, man, why my shit don't look like that? But I noticed when I'm on stage performing, my abs popped all out. It looked good. But then I'm like, man, I want to look like that all the time. I'm like, no, Kevin, you're going to be dehydrating your body.
Yeah.
I drink a gallon of water a day.
Yeah.
But you know what? How long have you been on your fitness journey?
Maybe since 2018. But
Okay.
want to say serious about it, maybe the last 2 years I've been like dedicated.
So look, so you a baby in that.
Yeah.
So you are going to get to a point to where your abs are always sticking out.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And being healthy and happy and not dehydrated. It's going to happen.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
But it won't be from deprivation
No, it's not.
or
I can't
exclusion.
wait. Yeah.
It'll be from just the layers and layers of work that you're putting in.
Correct.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
It compounds and gets better with time, with age. You know what
You
I'm
know,
saying?
the older the body gets, the faster and stronger that it becomes.
Bruh.
I've been looking at these 70-year-old like monks that could do shit that kids can't do.
Right. I mean, at 40 years old, I'm boxing against dudes 20, whooping it easy work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I done seen you.
Easy work too.
I done seen you.
It was like, see, my thing is like this. It was like, I'm smarter than this guy. That's what you're trying? You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think about like the fact that I'm, you know, my lungs have been working out way longer. My body is stronger. I've been training literally years over you, right? This guy. But I've been thinking way longer as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And that's the cheat right there. That's the ultimate thing. And for me, I don't separate mind and body. It's the same.
It's the same.
It's all here.
Metaphysical.
Right? Correct. So my training is helping my mind. My reading is helping my training. And it's a singularity of one of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I never separate it, you know?
No, you can't.
Because the things that we do on a regular and how we do it is how we do everything. It's
how
who
we do
are.
anything is how we do everything. Yes,
Correct.
sir.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So, bro, all right, you strike me as a very happy person, right? Gleaming. Were you always like this?
No.
Let's talk about it.
Maybe you caught me in a great mood because I knew I was coming here.
Okay, all right.
That's
what's up.
I'm not always like this.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not always like this. I've just found a way to deal with depression in a way that makes me happy.
Right.
As far as finding my gratitude. But like you talking to a person that maybe, we in 2022, you talking about a person in 2020 that wanted to blow their brains out. And I didn't tell anybody anything. Like, I don't do that. Hey, I'm about to kill myself.
No,
I don't bluff.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm going to go by myself, we going to get it over with.
Right.
And from the first time that I tried to kill myself, I got a bullet still stuck in the top of my head right now. It just wasn't my time. I didn't stretch.
What made you, listen, I got to be honest. When I was younger, I used to judge people that killed themselves. But the older I got and when I started dealing with issues, I never had that feeling, but I understood. You know what I'm saying? What drove you to that point of wanting to exit?
Well, I was demonized already as a child because of a lot of the things that I had went through as a child. Like, I was sexually victimized when I was a kid, and that made me very, very aggressive and very, very violent. And I took all these different type of martial arts and shit because I had a fear of being vulnerable, fear of being taken advantage of. I boxed. I did everything you could do. And I exhibited a lot of violence. But that came from fear. Like, even all of the killers that I sit down and talk with, most of them was sexually victimized when they was younger. And they just don't talk about it. Then everybody that I was friends with, they was dying or going to jail, and I was getting the blame for it because they got killed when they was with me or just was seen with me before they got murdered. It's like everybody that came into my life, they end up leaving. It make you feel like you cursed almost. Yeah. Then that happened. Then I guess the relationship with my mother wasn't really how it was supposed to be. It was estranged.